Yo, welcome back everybody to another episode of Surrender 5 Podcast. And yo, this one's extra spooky. You know why? Because today is Friday the 13th. Y'all scared out there? How's y'all Friday the 13th going? How y'all doing? Random Moss, welcome, man.
I'm terrified.
yeah, you sound scared.
You can hear it in your voice, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
And we got a face reveal
no.
today. For those listening on audio, definitely come through to YouTube to get that exclusive Random Moss face reveal. Happens time to time, you know what I'm saying? Typically, you guys subscribe to his Twitch to get it, but that's okay. Smart man. Big time today. We have big guests. We have a returning guest and a brand new one. So for returning guests, we have my man, xYungCEO. What's up, CEO? How you doing today, man?
What up, everybody out there? How we doing? CEO in the office, ready.
Doing overtime. Stay clocked in on a Friday. I appreciate it. It is Friday. Damn. Yeah. Really appreciate you. And our guest today, new to the show, yo, big time Pokemon Unite player. This dude's on the rise. Whenever I see people talk about it in his Twitch stream, you know, starts to blush, you know what I'm saying, gets all shy, he smiles, they stop it. But nah, BQuinny's big time. He's really humble. And I've never seen a better Aegis/, Scyther, any all-rounder. You know what I'm saying? So, BQuinnyy, welcome to the show, man. What's going on?
Yo, thank you. What's up?
What is
Appreciate
going
the
on?
kind words, and I hope everyone's doing well today.
Hey, thank you. Yo, both of y'all, CEO and Quinny, hey, when y'all get famous, hey, don't forget us, all right? You know what I'm saying? We back here, supporting y'all from the ground.
Can't forget Mike Lowry.
Never.
Yeah, so we got BQuinnyy on the show today. We had CEO in the past. Random Moss is the brand new co-host. I'm really hyped for this next wave we're doing, 2023. We're trying new things out, new formats, all kind of new content. So what I want to do first is hop into the interview with BQuinnyy. So you being new to the show, can you let folks at home know who may not know who you are in Unite just yet? And then those new to the show itself, who you are, how you got started on Twitch, and how you got involved in Pokemon.
So my name is BQuinnyy, aka Brady. I play a lot of Pokemon Unite. I'm trying to go competitive, go to Worlds and everything. Trying my hardest to find people, teams, etc. But yeah, starting off, I'd played Pokemon when I was 5, or about that age, started. And then I played another MOBA by Blizzard, which I think you know about, which is Heroes of the Storm.
Oh, yo, I love Heroes of the Storm.
I played that when I was 15. I'd like to think I was really good at that. I could have gone competitive with it, but I was too young at the time. It was just hard to join a competitive team. But then years later, that's what led me to Pokemon Unite. And someone introduced that to me. I really liked the game. It was a mix of Pokemon and a MOBA. And I thought it was just one of the greatest games ever made, in my opinion.
Yo, it really is.
Even with all of its flaws.
Yeah, you know, hey, everything in life, you know, has a flaw. But we've seen recently on Twitter, I don't know if they hired somebody or if they made the person who already had the job wake up, but they started to be more active. I think they have a new community manager or a reinvigorated community manager. So for the future, this game's looking pretty sweet, man. I love it. We all love it. That's why we're here, you know what I'm saying? Podcasting and stuff. For real. So Mr. BQuinnyy, I know you as a great all-rounder. I want to know, as you go through your career in Unite, do you plan to stick on all-rounders, excuse me? Or do you play other roles as well?
Yeah, for the most part, yes. It's more so I want to stick more towards the top lane side of things, just the solo lane. And but I've been branching out to jungle because some mons, like, you can take the first jungle rotation and then go into lane and dominate with it. Yes. So it still incorporates a little bit of jungle.
Okay. So I've seen you play a lot of all-rounders. Do you have a favorite?
Ooh.
Yeah.
It changes. Yep. It changes. Because it used to be Sword, then Azu. I think it's got to be Scyther right now, even though it's really broken.
Yeah. Yeah. I before the Scizor buff, I liked Scyther, and it was like the better one, and then they made Scizor good, and like they're both really good now. But I think Scyther to me is a little better, and I was playing it somewhat a lot, and of course I'm in all your streams, you three, all the time, and then I watched like that clip from CEO, and I was watching Quinny play, and I was just like, you know what? I was like, let me just put this controller down. Let me just pick a different character, because like I was like, I don't think I'll ever pull that off. Like I have a bunch of shorts and clips of like, oh, hey, we just got a new subscription. Hold up, podcast hype. We got Cesarito with the 2-month subscription. Appreciate you, man. Love that Sonic music. But yeah, I was blabbing about not being as good as you guys with Sight there.
Hashtag Team Azu.
Hashtag Team Azu. Yeah, man. Whenever I see an all-rounder, I literally just think of this dude. Like, I'm sorry, except for Machamp. Well, when I see Machamp, I think of CEO. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Not to pit you guys against each other. You know, if you ever want to do a one-on-one, we're all watch. But you know.
Fight Club.
Fight Club, yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh no, I got that in my brain. I'm bringing that up. So BQuinnyy, you mentioned you want to play competitive this season. Are you still in the hunt for a team? Do you have anything on the hook? If you do, are you even allowed to talk about it?
I don't want to reveal the roster at the moment. The team I was gonna go with ended up finding 2 other people as like a package deal and everything, and so they had to accept them over me because they also needed to find that 5th player, which is fine and everything. But I'm still getting coaching from the guy who invited me. That's going to help out a lot.
Oh, got it. Okay.
The new team I'm with now, we just kind of got together, so we still need a little time to practice and everything.
Got it. Okay.
Once all that's done, should be able to reveal it.
BQuinnyy and 4 question marks. I can't wait to find out, man. I can't wait. It's gonna be hype. Yeah. I forget which platform we were. Discord, Twitch, Twitter. I don't know. But you had mentioned that. So I didn't want to. Whoops. Big noises. I didn't want to just come out and blab and be like, oh, this is what he had said. So just want to play it safe because I don't know. I'm not at your level. I don't know what happens on the back end if you got to sign anything or NDAs or whatever. So we'll all be watching. You know what I'm saying? We hyped. We're really hyped. Yeah, for those listening on audio, make sure you come check us out on YouTube for visuals. We got BQuinnyy and CEO in the building today. I'm really hyped for this. So I want to transition to CEO, but we can do this smooth because you guys are playing together today. Quinny, we're heading to the end of season 8. So before I bring in CEO, I want to ask your mindset as somebody who's like pushing to be competitive or pushing to be on a team to play in the bigger tournaments. When it's like the end of the season, do you still have the same energy, hype to push those ranks like you would at the start? What's it like on people like your level, you and CEO?
I have to like push ranks, goes a little down as the season goes on because like it's been a little drawn out. Seasons are what, like about 2 months or so?
Month and a half.
It's not 2 months, month and a half. Okay.
2 weeks off, but whatever. Yeah.
But I still have a strong drive for it, like especially wanting to go competitive. Like I want to keep playing, practicing. If I can get more 5-stack action, that would be perfect. But for now, I'm doing Mr. CEO knows a lot about that. But yeah, it's a lot of solo duo trio, just like practicing my mons, getting the technical skills down, and then once I get to 5 stacks, it's all about learning the macros and everything and getting all that down.
Got you. Hey, let me put something slick here before we go to CEO. Because I do like the fact that we all know each other, and I know you guys played together today. But I've seen Random Moss play with BQuinnyy, so let me slide this to Random Moss because this is the reason I brought him in here. I like the way he speaks, the way he thinks, how he carries himself. Random Moss, you got any questions for Mr. BQuinnyy here?
Yes. I feel like it's wide guard, but how are you like? I feel like, especially in top level, how are you? This may go for everybody. How are you aware of so many things at the same time? Because I mean, I played against you guys, and spoiler alert, they won. But there was this moment at Reggie Rock where you just came in 1v3, where you had all sorts of Aegis / boosteds on you. How does that, what runs through your mind?
So what goes through my mind is like, first I have to see what the enemy team comp is and like see what they have. Do they have full heals? Who's their
Do they
squishy
have a
target?
Sable Eye?
Yeah, do they have a Sableye? Do they have a Randomoss? Stuff like that. So that's just like what I look at pre-game, just like going into it. Laning phase, pretty much just focus on not dying. If they're gonna stop me from stacking, whatever, I just go back to my own farm.
Wait, can you repeat that again?
About the stacking?
Yep.
If I see that they're gonna try and stop me stacking, and I know I'm gonna die, I'm not gonna stack. Save my stacks for later. Go back and get my own farm.
Wow. And you're like 2100, 2200, right?
2220, I think now after the climb.
Man, I just want people who watch the show, listen to the show, download the show to hear that, and then they could tell a friend. They might tell a friend, and we could fix this virus in this community because people just love running in and getting kills. Because I've recently, I'll stop. I recently started to stay on the base and kill the dudes who come try to stack, and I get level 5 before the bees as a laner. But anyway, continue.
But yeah, trust me, I've been there. I used to int all the time. I still int. But anyways, just like going into the team fights and everything, you gotta pay attention to where everyone is. Like their tanks obviously should be in front, peeling for their back line. If you can find like a way around, go in like a bush or something, and then gank the Gardevoir as they step up. Or, for example. But
yeah.
Then you also have to know what moves other mons have. So like with Scyther, for example, he has a lot of mobility and a lot of burst damage. So you generally want to play back from him, let him waste his moves out, and then you engage upon him.
Got you. Okay.
Just for a specific scenario.
No, I like that. Yeah.
That
was a great question from Randomoss, for real.
Trying to think. And then, yeah, once you get the Rayquaza, it's just like, yeah.
Because Rayquaza is pretty much Zapdos at this point.
Exactly. You win, and then you just go sit in the enemy team's base, try to like walk into their goal. You know, the usual shenanigans.
Yo, honestly, sometimes when I get like 8, 9, 10 games in, I forget that Ray got nerfed and Zap again. And like, gotta play Rip Comp at 1 and 2 in the morning. And I was running right for the base. I'm smashing that button like, let's go. And that score goes off. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot they nerfed. They fixed it. Like, because I'm still thinking of like how it took that little timer, but nah. Rip strategies all day. Yeah, but great question from Randomoss. So yeah, let's branch this over to CEO and Quinny together. Yo, when I came into CEO stream before he rated us, I heard him say that you guys had a 20-game win streak today.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you guys ever switch characters through this 20-game run?
But I did. I was kind of switching for most of it, but Mr. CEO played, I think, 2 characters.
Yeah. So during the win streak, I played Gardevoir and Slowbro. So when we started the win streak, I want to say DPG was there for the last game, right? I want to say DPG played 3. We lost the first 2. I think we won the last one that he was on. So I was Gardevoir, Jungle in that one. And then when DPG got off, we played a lot of duos, and I was Gardevoir the whole time. Then we picked up Odin. Odin transitioned to Gardevoir. Then I transitioned to Slowbro. We won all those games. And then Odin got off, and we went back to the duo. I went back to Gardevoir, and we won probably like 4 or 5 more games before we lost the game. So yeah, it was.
Oh my God,
insane today.
Damn.
20 games straight.
So CEO, you obviously won 20 in a row. When it came to end game, did you make any call outs? Like, who's making calls? Like, how did you guys set up? Like, that's amazing to hear. Like, a 20-game win streak. My longest is 8. Damn, you guys won 20?
So this is one of the reasons why I really enjoy playing with Quinny and I really enjoy playing with Odin, is that they kind of, whatever character they're playing, they kind of know their job. And that's the big thing about any MOBA, and especially Pokemon Unite, is just knowing what your responsibility is and executing your job. And your job can change based on the situation. But as I was playing with Odin and he's Gardevoir, I'm slow, bro. My job is to peel and to basically just make sure that he can do as much damage as he can do before he might die, or even just protect him to where he doesn't die. So of course with a slow bro ult, I'm looking at Charizards. We had a Charizard one game. I ulted, get him out of here. We had a Cinderace that was going crazy. I said, no, let's get him out of here.
Yep.
It just depends on which character is either. We had an Urshifu one time. Which character is going to be trying to get to my carry? Which character has dive moves to get to my carry? Just things like that. So my job was really just to do that. So I know that Odin's going to set up on the back line and try to make sure he doesn't get caught. I know that Quinny is going to be diving on with his ult to make sure he takes out whatever carries on their side. So
Yes.
I just know I have to do what I have to do, and which makes it a lot easier. When you're not trying to do everybody's job, it's easier to play the game, easier to win games because you're only doing focused on one thing. And that's the key to being successful in a MOBA, in a team-based setting, is just focus on your job and trust that everybody's going to do their job.
Lots of trust.
Lots of trust. I love that because you don't, not you, but like people really don't have a choice. Like you got to trust people, and it really feels good when other people actually do their job and carry it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, it does.
So it's cool to hear your mindset on that end game. Quinny, you said you were playing top lane, right?
Yes, for the most part.
Okay. So like in that 20 game run, would you say it was very easy to dominate that top lane?
Not every game. Games towards the end, yes. Especially in a trio queue, because we have Odin and everything. Odin ganks CEO and I's lane. We're able to dominate that lane, get me fed. That's also something I want to point out is
oh yeah,
I know I always feel bad like as a top laner because like I'm always greedy for the farm. Like I gotta get the farm. I gotta get my 9. But some people like forget about their supports and everything, and it's like they're gonna be under leveled and everything. And
you don't worry. As a guy who plays Mime, I have a friend we had on the podcast yesterday, Taro. I remember seeing him at level 8 and I'm at level 6, and I'm like, dog, get your 9, ult these mofos. Yeah. Get them out of here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just always feel bad about that.
So, yo,
I honestly
don't
feel
bad.
like, I honestly feel like, again, if it's a team setting to where you know that your job is going to be to pretty much kind of carry the game, or do either the most damage or the second highest most damage, everyone should not care if you're way ahead, because you should be. But when you play solo queue and everybody wants to be a hero, or you just have randoms who don't understand
solo queue heroes.
Yeah, everybody wants to be the hero, so it's like, all right, I'm fighting you to get stacks, and I'm fighting you to do damage, and I'm like, why are we playing against each other? We're on a team. Like, let me do my role.
I don't understand why they make us play against each other. Go ahead, Quinny.
Back to the question though. Yeah, it gets hard to dominate those lanes, especially if you have a random in your lane, and not this random, not our random.
Oh, not this random. Okay. The other randoms.
Yeah, randoms. Because like they'll grief you, they'll take your farm. You're both competing for 5, both competing for stacks. Like one of you is going to be under level. Both of you are going to be under leveled, which sucks. Which is really bad for the first Bs, because those first Bs will really set the tone for the rest of that lane. If you dominate those first Bs, you're generally going to be able to steal all of their farm because you're a higher level and just be able to dominate that lane.
Yo, have question. Have you guys ever played on a comp where all 5 people agree to like literally like force feed the jungler, and like they're super leveled? I'm talking like by the time the first objective comes up, they're like level 10, 11, sometimes 12. You ever seen that or played a part of that?
Anything like that since probably Dreadnought.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I seen that.
That can be a thing, definitely.
Oh, no doubt. because tournaments are back around and competitives starting to rise again, I started to check out pro streams, and there was one stream they were doing this every game. I didn't see how long their win streak was, but when I left, they were at 9, and they were having Greninja at like level 11 by the first objective. They were just feeding. They were like calling him like, "Yo, farm's here. Go there. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it." And they're just holding the base until the fight. And he just came through, and just kill. I was like, "Holy crap!" I was like, "This will never happen for me."
Most people just do that for 9 for their ultimate.
Yeah.
11. Jeez.
Yeah, man. Yeah, they were super feeding.
Back to that word I said earlier, trust. Like, you let your jungler do that if you trust that he's gonna ult and get a triple, quadra. You trust it, so yeah, take it all.
Yo, for real, I need that soundbite. Hold on, where's the applause? Yeah, I got some applause going right now. You're right. Trust is the key word. Mm-hmm. It is Pokemon Unite. You're supposed to unite, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. So once again, for the audio listeners, come check us out on YouTube. We're kicking it with BQuinnyy, CEO, and Random Moss. Once again, CEO, thank you for that raid today. Hey, real quick, I'll ask you on the fly. How was your stream today?
Stream was awesome, man. Honestly, I just feel like the streams are getting just better and better and better each day. So I just want to thank everybody. I got a lot of regulars at the company that are here right now because we did raid. But I think you're also regular. Everybody here, pretty much, we kind of share communities, which is a great thing.
Yeah.
Just thank everybody for being there, for building with me, for chilling, for hanging out, for having a good laugh. Like, we just try to bring great vibes, and you guys bring I hope you guys know that you bring as much to me as you guys would think I bring to you. It's vice versa. So,
yo, for real? Really, hey, that's cool to hear, man.
Yeah, man, I really appreciate when I hit go live and you guys come bring that energy. It helps me out a lot. So it was
that's awesome.
Great stream today.
Yeah. If I can turn this a little serious, because when you talk about the company, I had followed your stream. We're coming up in 2 weeks, almost a year. You know what I'm saying? Like last February. Because like I joke when I say it, but it was serious. Like, I was out on Pokemon Unite for Black History Month. I'm like, yo, let me find all the black streamers on here. Let me link up, be cool with them, just see who's out here in the community. Because I had experienced something really toxic in Pokemon Unite in a different Discord like a month prior to that. So like, I was like, I'll use this way to get my energy back up and blah, blah, blah. Meet CEO, Noble, Stay High, DPG. Through that, Mitch, Alexia, Bad Gal Bree, Lenlo, Bombshell, Random Moss, Quinny, Skullboy. Like, we're listing off a lot of people here, right? So my question to you, long-winded, is what kind of pressures do you feel, like, knowing, like, and this isn't me kissing behind the booty or ass, I'm just being like literal. What kind of pressures do you feel knowing that you are like the epicenter of like this network around you and all these people? Like, that's being real. This isn't me like bigging you up and just being factual. Like, a lot of people who play this game I talk to, like, come through and from the company. Like, if you feel no pressure, hey, that's none. But I'm asking, like, do you feel pressure, and what level is it at? Like, how do you manage it?
I guess I don't feel pressure, but only because I don't view myself in that way. And it's crazy that I can't even believe that y'all view me in that way. Honestly, like,
you call yourself the CEO.
Yeah. Like when we had talks before CEO, you said like you set up this gimmick, and if you stick to it, it'll work. It'll build its own, and like this really is what you built. Like, think about it. It's like, it's not like people who don't get this would laugh and be like, oh, it's goofy, but like within this is an actual business and a livelihood. So with you setting up, like, I hate the word gimmick because it sounds cheesy, but like with you setting up this brand, the CEO,
that's good, yeah.
With the idea of a community called the company, like this is what it is. So
yeah, like I really just try to just go live and have fun, and so I really don't be thinking of of course I look at the growth, right, and I'm surprised by it, and when it was first happening, and I started strategizing to do more and more and more, but I just really, like, I look at other people I guess because my sights are maybe a little bigger, I'm not stopping to be like to see what's going on because I'm still just trying to push. So it's like I know you got to stop and you got to you know acknowledge your accomplishments, but I'm really just trying to keep moving to a certain place and existence to where it's going to be something bigger than what it is now. So I don't see myself as doing, I guess, enough or too much yet. So maybe I'm undercutting myself. I don't know, but
Yeah, you definitely are.
I have a vision, and I'm so focused on that I'm not focused on, I guess, what it is right now. And I love what it is, but I know that we're going somewhere else. So it's like I'm not stopping and being like, oh, and then I'm just too humble of a person to be like, I'm this and I'm
Yeah,
that.
you are.
There's better people at Pokemon Unite than me. There's better streamers than me. There's more funny people. There's all that stuff. So if you like what I do, I appreciate that you like it, but I'm not gonna call myself, some great, like, I'm just a guy who goes live and tries to really make something out of nothing, man, for real.
There you
And
go,
that's
being
all I'll
humble
ever
again.
be, bro.
Appreciate that.
That's all it's gonna be.
No, it's cool to hear. Thank you for letting me pick your brain about that. Because I've been wanting that for a while, but like there are times here and there where I'll have a big stream because of said raids. So thinking of like how to manage that on a consistent basis, which is someone like you, I wouldn't want to ask a question like that in a Twitch chat when you're gaming, focused on trying to talk to chat, multitasking. So I was like, let me just hold that and wait so I can actually ask him in the VC. No, thank you for that. No, for real, man. Like whenever you go live, I think I should put it this way. Think about the days you don't go live. What's your Discord look like?
I know, yeah.
What's your Discord look like?
Yeah. You get a lot of questions.
Yeah.
Where's the CEO? No stream today? And you know what? You know what's funny? It's funny that you say that because that's what makes me realize that, dang, like,
yeah,
man, I remember the first time we had all the memes drop. I was like, wow, like, they want me to go live, like, and I didn't say anything, and they're like, yo, what the heck is going on? Like, that's the first time it kind of hit me, like, wow, like, it's really something. Like, we have something, like,
yep,
crazy, man.
And two things, and I'll slide this to BQuinnyy. Just know, like, with this, the base you have and people who are like hyped about this and energized, part of this comes from you being consistent, and not to say, like, I know you started a while ago, but take it as someone who's been around for a year. In this past year, there's never been a point in time when you were just like disappeared, fell off, never tried your best. You know what I'm saying? So like for me in this past year, like this is where I'm just like, yo, this dude really got the juice, and that's why I said it to you this past summer. Like when that first happened, when you didn't go live, and all the freaking rabid feral beasts came out, like, where is he? Where is he? Foaming at the mouth. I was like, that I'd never seen that channel pop that fast. I was like, yo, I was like, maybe something came up, because like I know what that's like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you couldn't get online, but I just know like you being consistent, having the niche, the brand, and it being inclusive is like what really fuels it. So hey man, just keep it going. You know how it is. I use that quote that you gave me. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it going until something happens, for real.
Yep.
That's why I kept this going.
I honestly wholeheartedly believe in that. And I'll live by that till it's over. Like something good is gonna happen, because there's ups and downs in everything in life. So regardless of what's going on, you keep grinding until that good thing happens. Like, just keep going. If you really believe in yourself, you just keep doing it, And obviously you have to be realistic, and you have to make adjustments. Every smart coach will make an adjustment. So there's adjustments that needs to be made, but you don't have to stop the plan. Like, just readjust to whatever's going on, and keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Hey, another valuable member of the company, Mr. Randomos. Yo, Randomos, got some questions for the CEO while he's doing his overtime on a Friday, 5:16 p.m. Eastern.
Oh shoot! I wasn't thinking about questions. I was just being inspired by what you guys were talking
Right,
about.
that was really inspirational right there. He just went off right there, man. That was great. That's a good short for YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Randomos too, because Randomos is really trying to learn and grow, and I respect that a lot. he'll ask me questions on different things, and what it shows me is that he's serious about what he's trying to do, and he's serious about trying to make things better. And I appreciate that. Obviously, he looks to me as someone that he could pick my brain, but it just shows that, look, I am trying to do something in the space, so I want to learn things and I want to continue growth. So shout out to you, Randomize. You just gotta really, again, just keep going. Like, if you keep learning and you keep applying things, then you could do a lot of big things, because we all have talent. And you remember the first time when you started doing the
Oh
rapping on the
boy.
channel.
Oh
Yeah,
boy.
like,
That
it was
TikTok,
something that
where is it?
it was something that everybody
man.
noticed. And what you got to do is just, as long as you notice some of those strengths or people point out those things, as long as you keep trying to learn and grow, then you'll get to a point where you can consistently do what you need to do to get where you want to go. So definitely believe that for you.
Thank you.
Still waiting for that TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Random
I haven't
Moss.
posted on there in a while.
Been a minute, but it's
like
okay.
You like that?
Hey, real quick, we had a question in chat, and I wanted to address it because it's a pretty good question for a CEO and BQuinnyy. I'll go to CEO, then BQuinnyy. We got our valuable community member DPG in chat. DPG wants to know from Quinny and CEO. Let's go CEO first. What is your ideal trust composition in Unite? Go ahead, CEO.
I would say, I would say the Gardevoir in the jungle. I'd say the Slowbro and Defender.
Oh, I think we lost CEO.
Uh-oh.
A little bit of technical difficulty. It's okay.
Okay.
Somebody in the office might have turned the power. We'll get it back. He's doing overtime. They didn't know downstairs, the maintenance crew. It's okay. We'll get it. 1 second. We'll get it. No worries, y'all. But yeah, he was saying.
Should we pass it off to BQuinnyy?
He was saying Gardevoir, Slowbro. Look at him. Oh, now he ghosted. He's a ghost. It is Friday the 13th.
Oh my god.
Yeah. It is Friday the 13th. Look at that.
All right. Am I good or no?
Oh, no, you good.
We can hear you.
We can hear you.
Okay. It's Coco. Coco wants some attention, so here's Coco too.
Oh, you have a dog?
It's not
Oh,
my dog.
snap. Oh.
It's not mine.
It's not my dog.
Hold on. Whoa. Wait. No, wait. Hold on. Time out.
Hey,
You can't just
It's not my
pull a
dog.
dog out of nowhere like a magic trick. Where'd that dog come from? What the hell?
He said, pull a dog out of nowhere like a magic trick. Nah, this is not my dog. But what was I saying? Gardevoir in the mid is good, and then I would say Slowbro Defender. I would want a Scyther. He's just too good right now. He's one of the best dive Pokemon right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'd want a Blissey. I think a Blissey would be good, because a Blissey could probably. Hey yo, dogs talking about dogs.
Talking about dogs. It's Zelda. Say hi, Zelda. Say hi to the crowd.
Oh,
Zelda used to be on stream a lot. No.
I'm gonna see if I
She
can
kinda
get my
she kinda
cat
leveled
in
up.
here.
And she's like, nah, I'm not on stream no more.
Scyther's bug, does that really count as being good? Man. If they take off some of his damage, I still think he could be just really good. He just won't be one-shotting you with his ult every time he ults. It's just an automatic kill. But his mobility, his resets, it's a really good Pokemon. They need to adjust his damage, but I think he would still be good.
Yeah.
But yeah, the free resets doesn't make him bugged. His damage is just way too high, I think, right now. But his kit having the resets on the kills, that's just a really good thing. So if he does get any kills or assists, then he could still dominate a game. And then my attacker would probably be a Mew. Honestly,
Ooh,
I think
okay.
that would be.
So
you got
solar
the beams
beams.
coming from the back. Yep, you got the beams coming from the back. You got the Gardevoir in the back doing her thing. You got the Blissey to protect everybody. You got the Slowbro to protect, and then you got the Scyther going crazy. It's yeah. I think that would be a good comp. I think that would be.
Wait, did I miss one? Gardevoir, Slowbro, Scyther, Mew,
and Blissey, I think.
Blissey.
That's solid.
Got it.
Blissey would be good in that. I would want to try that for sure.
Okay.
That
Got that CEO. No, Zelda's very nice. No. She'd be nice to her. You know, they play together. They be friends. You know what I'm saying? Girl talk. Be hanging out. All right. BQuinnyy, your turn.
Yeah.
What is your top 5 trust comp?
So top 5 is a little bit of a more setup comp, but start with Urshifu jungle, T-Tar lane, then you switch T-Tar in after Urshifu hits 5 for jungle.
Okay, look at you. Okay.
Get a Mew for your range damage and poke.
Hey.
Probably get a Blissey to support that. And I'm missing one, right? Defender.
Yeah. Defender, what's up? It's good.
Probably Snorlax.
Oh, big Snorlax. Okay. Big Lax.
Can I answer this question?
Oh, no doubt.
Because I was thinking about this, and based off who I'm playing, I think I'd want a Cinderace in jungle.
Oh, if I play you are. Can I answer this? Of course.
Definitely Cinderace. And then weirdly enough, I'm going to want Lucario top lane. Like, I know hasn't seen much action, but it's very reliable. And then I'm going to want a Slowbro and a Mime. Just sort of together. Man. Like, if you're poking Scald and Confusion, what's the enemy team going to do? And then
Slowbro,
finally...
Mime. Okay.
And finally, this is the big part of the trust comp. It's going to be me with either Sableye or Crustle.
Yeah.
So I can do my own day.
Big
and just,
trust.
Yeah. So I can just have fun, just score.
That's hilarious.
Win or lose, that's just going to be a fun time.
That's going to be a fun time. Hey, we got Perspective with the follow. Thank you for following the show and the stream.
Here, Crustle, he had to follow. Come on, Tev.
Love that. Yeah, he heard Crustle. He said, hey, let me follow this stream. What's going on? But yo, welcome in Perspective. We're doing episode 13 of the Surrender 5 podcast. We have BQuinnyy and CEO joining the show today. But yeah, you guys got some good top 5s. I like that.
Do you have a top 5?
I like that. Wait, was that Crustle or who? Sableye. Good
Sableye.
Lord. Oh my God. You're a menace. Wait, hold on. Wait, you the co-host here? Hold on. No, I'm just kidding. Now, hey, what's the phrase? Don't hate the player, hate the game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, if I had a 5, yeah, my 3 bottom, I like y'all's picks, but I might mix it up. I definitely want a Slowbro Mime. For the attacker down there, I honestly might want Cinderace. I know it sounds crazy. I know. Make fun of me. Cinderace lane.
Same brain.
I want that Urshifu in the jungle, and then I want a Lucario on the top. And when I say that, it's based on the idea of like whenever there's a Lucario player who solos top, they're really good. So like that's where I'm coming from. You know what I'm saying? Like I got that CEO Quinny level jungler, and then we got that same skill level top lane Lucario, and then it's a wrap. If that Slowbro Mime on the bottom, I'm chilling.
You just replaced me with Urshifu, man.
Oh, sorry, Doug. Next season.
Urshifu if you want. Wicked Blow looks crazy.
I just like the idea of like the Cinderace being the range attacker, and there's Lucario and Urshifu just punching the hell out of everybody. We got Mime doing Mime things, and Blissey either healing or using that helping hand or safeguard. But yeah, hey, I think all y'all got some good lists here. That's pretty cool. So in a few days, I think it was Sunday night. I think it's 8 p.m. Eastern. We have season 9 coming in, if I believe I'm correct. So when season 9 starts, let me start with Quinny. Do you have a character that you're gonna pick right off the gate and run with that? Do you switch it up when you rank up at the start of seasons, or do you stick to the same character?
I'll usually switch it up. Obviously right now, if I'm really down bad, and want to climb, I'll go Scyther.
He said, if I'm down bad, I'm going Scyther.
Gardevoir.
Okay.
But I like switching up my picks, just getting a feel for everything, make sure my practice is still good on each mon.
Okay.
So like right now I've been on it with Luca, Dodrio, trying to get them down. So it might switch up when the new season comes, and it all depends on like balance patch and everything.
Right. CEO, what about you? What you looking at for the start of season 9?
Man, all I gotta say, it was love at Future Sight. I'm your newest guarded daddy.
Wait, whoa.
I knew that was coming.
Wait, hold on. Time out. Because I know I had to work Wednesday, Thursday, Friday morning. It's Friday 13th, y'all. Real scary. So hold on. I remember you were on SciShock. When did you switch to Future Sight?
Well, no. It was love at Future Sight, even though I don't use the move.
Okay.
So I still only run right now. I'm only running. Let me say that I got to get better at Future Sight, but Psychic SciShock is just it's just so good.
Yeah.
And then if you run eject button, Gardevoir, the outplayability you can have with Gardevoir is insane.
It really is
insane. So I don't know what it is. Just this past weekend, I decided to play it on Saturday.
Mm-hmm. I was there for that.
Yeah, and it just felt so good. I was like, oh shoot, like I'm like doing okay with this Gardevoir.
Yeah.
So then I played it again the next day on Sunday, and it was like, bro, like this is actually clicking. And then boom, this week I started streaming, and we've just been going crazy this week with Gardevoir.
Bro, you've been cooking with that Gardevoir. I was in your stream. I'm like, yo, is this Playboy Guardy? Yo, this dude is in here fucking cooking people. Oh my God. Billboard top 100, top 10. Shit, for real. Oh my goodness.
Great. But I think next season, I'm going to do more Gardevoir, obviously. But every season I do pick a new mon that I say I want to get better at. So I remember when I was first playing, I was playing a whole bunch of Machamp. Then I would just pick something new every season. And there was a season when I picked Cinderace, and I got good with Cinderace.
Yeah, I remember that.
So I'm going to pick something. I don't know what it is yet. I'm going to pick something where it's going to be like, look, I'm going to play this a lot, and I want to get it going. So we'll see. I don't have any exact plans with it yet, but Amon will speak to me, and I will listen.
Got you.
Hey, Sableye appears as your sleep paralysis demon.
Yeah, there's no rush. You got like 50 hours to decide. No rush, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Shit, right? And then bam, 6 weeks will fly by. I'll ask you again, yo, season 10? Right, yeah, I like y'all's picks. Random Mouse, what about you? You got your eyeball on anything for season 9?
Ooh, I think it's going to take me till maybe Ultra till I like find a character, but off rip, I'm probably gonna go Mime Sableye.
Ooh, Mime Sableye.
Every team needs a support. That's my play style. Just gonna do that.
I like those picks. I'm not sure if they'll ever do anything with Sableye, but that character's a menace, man.
Menace.
It really is.
Menace.
The more I've been doing lobbies with other streamers and content creators, I'm coming across it more and more. So before solo queue, I wasn't seeing it, but now I'm seeing it when I'm in stacks. I'm like, oh my God, this character is really annoying. I really didn't get what everyone was complaining about before, but now I do. So I apologize for all those who I was like, be quiet, calm down, suck it up. No, I'm right there with y'all complaining.
Apologize.
Well, of course not you, yeah.
Right.
Did you guys see, if not this morning, last night, that they had a patch, and within that it says something along the lines of where you end the season will determine where you start the next one? Am I remembering that correctly?
Someone mentions it in my stream today that I don't know the full gist of it, so I guess someone else can explain, but I only heard that the setback is gonna be different, because it used to just be that if you were in Master, you just go to Ultra 3, was it?
I think it was Vet 1.
Vet 1. Yeah.
Vet 1. You're right. Vet 1. So are they changing how they're doing that, basically, is what I'm hearing?
Yeah, I think, like, my guess from what I read, it just seems like, let me just take a stab in the dark. If you got 1600, you'd be at like Vet 2. If you got 1800, you'd be at Vet 1. It just seems like there's going to be a separation, like the further, like where you guys are ranked, like you might start Sunday at like Ultra 2, Ultra 1. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, I'm looking for the patch note itself right now so I can read word for word.
Yeah.
Quinny, did you happen to catch it or read it in full?
I didn't read it in full, but I know, first off, you say someone AFKs in your game, you only get -2.
Whoa, really?
-2 elo now, I think.
Really? Okay.
I've
There's
witnessed that firsthand. I can vouch.
Yeah.
I witnessed that too firsthand.
Yeah.
Someone that
But,
I played against.
I gotta see that. Okay.
But this update could be really good depending on where it places everybody. I'm wondering if they're going to place people immediately in Masters. I'm not sure if they would, though.
Yo, how would you feel about that? If like you guys as high ranked Masters, you got to stay in Masters.
I don't. I'm a little indifferent on it. I feel like it could be a good thing, just for the sake of people wanting to climb and grind. They already have their head start, but at the same time, having a head start could be a bad thing for the people who are still trying to climb and still trying to get up there, who could be really good, trying to push for #1, but they can't hit it because other people had a head start already.
Because when you said that, I was like, yo, that sounds like it might be kind of cool, but maybe not. CEO, what's your idea on that? If you stayed in Master?
I think it would be good, but I also think start of the season would be even sweatier than previous starts of the season. Because, previous starts of the season, since no one's mastered, yeah, you might go up against your money maxes, and you might go up against your, whoever, these top players. You're going to go up against them in just a random day of I'm just loading up today, and, we're all not masters yet. So you might get your butt kicked by some of these people. Now, if we're all masters, then the pool of players that we're playing with is even smaller. So it's like, all right, I'm going against them probably every game. So then it'll be like, all right, if I start at 1200, and let's say you're in Masters, but you don't have a skill level of some of these top tier players, you might drop all the way down to 1080. You know what I'm saying? Like, it would be hard at the beginning of the season if you're only in that pool with those players. It might be hard. I'm not saying it will necessarily be, but it's a possibility that you're gonna get some master players that are dropping to like 10 something,
Yeah. Okay.
So
Random Mouse, what about you? How would you feel if you stayed in Master?
I've always felt like the climb with the crystals was, lack of a better word, just rewarding. Like, just seeing yourself jump back from Masters back to Vet Ultra, and you're like, all right, I gotta get back.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that process is just tradition at this point.
Okay. I kind of do like the seeing the diamonds collect and getting that win streak, and we just kind of fly up there. It's kind of fun.
I like what they're saying in the chat too, is that I also agree with that. I think you should be able to fall out of Masters. I think you should.
I think if you dip below 1,000, we can give them a huge leeway. But if you dip below 1,000, you can go back to Ultra.
I think there should be a number. Yeah. I'm not saying directly under 12. I agree with you there. There should be a number, and I think, just drop out of Masters, because
yeah,
I just think there needs to be different scales of master. Like, just because you make master, you can't say that the person who just made master at 1200 is the same class as the person, like I was saying, like a money max who's grinding 2700. Like, it's not the same thing. It's
no.
Yes, they're both masters, but only because you only have one classification. So you need to have more classifications. That's how I feel. There need to be more classifications in Master, Grandmaster, something else.
Oh, a Grandmaster. Okay, yeah.
Grandmaster.
I
like that.
Champion?
Something. They have to have something.
He said it don't matter, just get something.
Yeah, whatever the name is, Grandmaster just jumps off the front of my mind first.
Yeah, you saw my reaction. I said, what?
Once you get to Masters, there needs to be some tiers of Master, because it's not just get to Masters and then, oh, that's just the best thing in the game. It's not. It's not. There's a difference.
It really ain't. Hell no. Yeah, shout out to OX Sugar for that comment. Queen Hoopa herself, amazing support player. Yeah, we got some cool people in chat here. If you guys are listening, make sure you come on, check us out on YouTube. So real quick, I had found the patch notes. So I'm just gonna, for those watching on YouTube, we're gonna cover our faces real quick. Don't worry about that. All right, let's see. So it says ranked reset adjustment. The starting rank for master rank trainers after a rank season will now be adjusted based on the mastery points obtained in the previous season. This is confirmed to take effect ranked season 10. So it doesn't really give us specifics, but that was just my guess. Like master players might just go down to like Ultra 3, Ultra 2. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Not master players. Higher ranked masters. Sorry.
Yeah, I can see like 16 being a benchmark because that's where you get the sticker. I can see 16 being a benchmark. I don't know where else they would make a benchmark. Do you get something at 14?
Yeah.
You get the ugly
at 14 too, right?
The ugly border.
The outfit? Oh no, the border, yeah.
Yeah, that border. Yeah.
So yeah, maybe maybe at 1200 when you get masters, there's one rank that's going to be dropped down. If you get to 14, maybe there's another rank they have you that you're going to drop down to. Then maybe at 16 there's another rank that they're going to drop you down to. Maybe it'll be something like that.
Yeah, see, this one thing Quinny was talking about the points, performance points, mastery points. That's good to know, man. Like they're actually doing something. I'll read it. In case you're paired with a teammate that quit mid-game, which is the worst feeling, yuck. The remaining teammates will be compensated with more performance points and master points. So for all those dudes out there trolling and throwing, like it looks like we're finally gonna not have to deal with that in the worst way, you know?
Right.
That's good to know.
Very good. That's very good.
That's real good to know. So moving into season 9 and beyond, we are aware of 2 Pokemon coming. Quinny, what are your thoughts about Zacian and Comfey? Is it Comfey? Comfey?
I think it's Comfey. I'm not sure, honestly.
Yeah.
What I hear is Comfey is going to be like Yumi from League of Legends, for those who've played that. Where they can just they can just attach to someone and I believe use moves off of them. Mr. CEO would have a little more information on that, but I feel like
attached to them.
It attaches to them and then either gives them buffs or can use moves off of them. I'm not sure. It can
use moves, and I believe Comfey is also intangible.
Right.
Okay.
While he's attached, yeah.
Okay. I like y'all got league knowledge.
Really broken.
That do sound kind of crazy.
Like attach it to East-Speed Lucario, for example, for like when Lucario was broken. Attach it to a Scyther.
Yeah. CEO's Machamp. BQuinny's Aegislash. Random Monsters, Mr. Mime. Just kidding. That we'll just erase it. Never mind.
But Zacian, I haven't looked too much into. I haven't looked too much into it, but I know people are a little upset because it was broken for so long in what do you call it? Yeah, VGC for Sword and Shield.
Behemoth Blade. Yeah.
I think it could be really interesting, and I hope it's another all-rounder so I can play it.
That's my guess. I think it'll be an all-rounder. But I'm sorry, CEO, what you feeling about Comfey and Zacian?
Yeah, so Comfey does, from what I've seen, and I didn't look like deep into all the. It's funny because I don't like to get too many spoilers, and as soon as people get the stuff on the test server, they upload it right away, which I understand, but I didn't look too much into what people were putting out, but it's like Yumi, and basically how Yumi works in League of Legends is Yumi can attach to you and it'll have moves that'll either buff you or heal you. Its ultimate will like do something in front of it where it can stun the enemies in front of it, and while it's attached to a character, you can't target it, it won't take damage, none of that can happen until after the target that it's on gets knocked out. Then it detaches itself, so then you could focus it as a target. So I think it would be interesting. I really like how they're making more interesting mons with interesting moves rather than just the basic stuff. Like when the game first kind of came out, it seemed like everything's basic. So they're putting a lot of things to make it add some flavor basically to the game, which is really, really good. So I think Comfey will be a really good support. I don't know if it'll replace anything. Depends on just how good everything is as far as if the heals are going to be just super OP. Is it a better pocket than Blissey? We'll see. Or is it better healer than LD? We'll see. but I think it should be a good pick because, again, like when he was saying, if you attach it to like a Scyther, and if you have anything that'll buff its stats for a second, it has anything that'll buff its attack or buff somebody's defense, it attaching to people is going to be kind of crazy. So, and then I'm wondering too, while you were saying that, I was thinking, can this guy attach to Sableye and will it go invisible? If it goes attached to a character that can go invisible, will it also go invisible?
That's crazy.
That'll be crazy. And then think of the setups maybe with Mew, where Mew can go invisible in his ult, and then it can hide people in it. Like, there could be some crazy kind of stuff that you could probably put together if you start thinking about some things, you know?
Yeah.
And Zacian, I'm not familiar with it pretty much at all, so I'm just kind of going to be open to whatever it's going to be. So I know it's legendary, but I don't know the moves that it's used. And you guys said it was broken in VGC. I've been seeing those tweets, but I'm not familiar with it. So I'm just ready to see what it's going to be like for real.
I'm pretty hyped because for me, it juices me in a different way. You know me, sometimes I'm petty, whatever. There are people who will say these things like, oh, this can't happen because this won't happen, that won't happen. But it's never like the developer of the game. And the developers, the only statement they ever put out about restrictions was they won't insert the baby level Pokemon into the game because they view it as like harsh violence against kids. This is their wording. But they never said nothing about like when people say, oh, Sableye won't get in because he's in the game, he's on the in-game menu or things like that. Legendaries, pseudos, the mythics. It's cool to see them just like break that idea up because they got Buzzwole, Mew, and now this one coming in, Zacian. So I think it's pretty sweet. I hope it comes in real strong. I hope it's not some goofy hollowware. What's up, BQuinnyy?
You say they won't add babies to the game? Man, I got called a little teddy bear the other day.
You got called a teddy bear the other day? Wait, what?
Yeah, as there should do.
Oh, because the couple. Oh, yeah. That's funny, man.
We were playing a game, and this guy had his mic on, his in-game mic.
Oh, the in-game mic.
Bro, he was talking the whole game, too. He did not stop talking the whole game. He was talking the whole game. And at one point, he was flaming us, right? Me and Quinny were together. At one point, he was flaming us. He was like, man, you up there still trying to fight, man? You just a little teddy bear. And then
please tell me you have a clip of that.
I'm gonna post this on YouTube. I'm gonna post it.
Yes.
Then he was talking about me. He was like, man, what is this Gardevoir doing? But then he changed his tune real quick. He started playing like we was doing some crazy plays. He's like, okay, Guardy, I see you. It was funny.
Switch it up real quick.
Yeah, it was funny.
He was like, I need you to ult the F out of this Cinderace. And I did it. And he was like, this is what we like to see. This is what we like to see.
Yo, that must have been awesome to be in game with the in-game VC and you didn't turn it off. Props to y'all because I be turning mine off. But they actually turned their tune and were like being positive towards the end. Maybe I should leave it on sometimes, but I just get nervous because one time somebody said the F word and I ain't really rocking with that. And I was just like, nope, I'm just going to mute it because I can't dictate or control the people. I'm good with that. Yeah. Hey, Randomouse, what's your thoughts on Comfey and Zacian?
I think Comfey would be a good character, but I feel like in terms of if you're stuck in a 2v2, say Urshifu and Gardevoir versus maybe a Lucario with a Comfey, I feel like the Lucario would lose just because I feel like Comfey looks more like I guess it's more of like a utility rather than another character in and of itself.
Okay.
But like if it's a good Comfey, I think it's the other way around. But I don't see Comfey being super broken. I think it would be good, but just not first look Sylveon broken. Like that.
Oh, those first 6 hours? Oh my god, yeah. Jeez. Oh my goodness. That Sylveon was nuts. So BQuinnyy, what's the name of the character in League of Legends you said that Comfey reminds you of? Yuumi. So when you play League of Legends and Yuumi attaches to somebody, how does said person kill Yuumi? You like hit yourself?
This might be a Mr. CEO question, but I believe you have to kill the person who has Comfey on them, and then Comfey despawns from them.
Right.
Or detaches.
Yeah, exactly. So Yuumi in League of Legends, how it works is Yuumi will attach to, let's say, the ADC, whoever's it's landing with, right?
Yes.
So once it's attached to it, it can choose to detach if it wants to. But you can't, the enemy won't be able to target Yuumi or detach Yuumi unless they kill the person it's attached to. So once that person falls, then Yuumi jumps off. And then you can target Yuumi if Yuumi doesn't jump onto someone else. But once Yuumi's attached to someone, you cannot target Yuumi at all. It's almost like you see their health bar there, but it's like kind of invisible to where it's like transparent almost, where you see it, where you know Yuumi's attached to this person, but Yuumi's not allowed to be targeted while they're attached to this person. And I'm assuming they would do something similar in Unite, I think.
I'd imagine so. Like a lot of what they do is kind of like picking up other games. Not that it's wrong. It's market research. You know what I'm saying? Market research. Yeah.
Exactly.
They're smart for doing that.
That's why we're waiting on wards, vision wards, since there's so much invisibility going on in this game.
Yeah.
Random, say black.
Random mouse.
Is that hot in here, guys?
So once we get some vision wards, they can steal that idea from other games, and then we'll all feel better.
Yeah, random mouse. We're coming for you. Watch out, bro. Season 9. Season 9, watch out. No, I need to be in your lobby. Yeah, we were playing trios yesterday. It was pretty awesome. Me, Random Moss, and Taro. Fellas, I know for the past year, you know, I'm always on attackers, all-rounders, but yo, I think I found a new love. I was playing Trevenant because we were doing dark ghost lobbies for the Friday 13th theme, and man, we were destroying. We got destroyed at first, but then we started destroying. But that Trevenant, man, like I didn't realize I could do all that attack damage and like tank damage and like help people secure goals. Like when Quinny was talking earlier about competitive, and CEO too, but about setting people up and ganking lanes, it just felt very cool to like, was it Hornleech? Hornleech these dudes off of XP this way, boom, 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 attackers come in, now everybody eats. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, so yeah, you guys gonna, so to answer my own question, for season 9, I'm on that Trevenant. Nice. I ain't switching off. I am not switching off.
Man,
it's just too good.
I'm not lying. Like today, I have a clip where a Trevenant, he horn-leeched me, and then he wood-hammered me, and then he got his second horn-leech off, and then I think Wigglytuff got the cute charm off of me. I legit couldn't move for like 8 seconds.
Oh my goodness!
I'm not exaggerating. For 8 seconds, and I was spamming my ult. I'm Mr. Mime. I'm trying to ult. You know, because it's big in the fight. I could not do anything for about 8 seconds. I'm telling you. So Trevenant is really good. If you get in there and you hit those horn leeches, really, really good.
Yeah, I'm down for that. Hashtag tree main. Hey, you guys know it in chat. Hell yeah, man.
If a comp has like range though, like a Cinderace, I feel like Trevenant could get kited.
It's tough, yeah.
Ooh, okay. So yeah, actually, let me spin this for my own benefit. Quinny, playing Trevenant, what characters should I be watching out for? You said Cinderace. What else could get me?
Cinderace, Dragapult. Duraludon's not the worst thing. Just because he's a little slower.
Greninja?
Yeah, you gotta watch out for Greninja. It's mainly those ranged ADCs you gotta watch out for, because you'll be able to stun all the melees.
Got you. So when I unluckily queue into you, CEO, and like on DPG, I gotta watch out when CEO's in that Gardevoir. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Man, it's crazy when it happens sometimes, because like I'm like, yo, those are my dogs. Like I like when they queue us together, but then sometimes I'll just be playing randomly, just sitting right here in this kitchen, the same chair, just chilling, and I just want to play a light casual game, and then I see the names like Wavy, DPG, CEO, and I'm like, yo, I was playing one game before I go sit down with Megan and eat some food. I'm like, why do I gotta play them right now? What's up, CEO?
You know, I think within the last week and a half or 2 weeks, I think we got you on our team randomly.
Yep.
Was it me and Wavy maybe?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But we got you on the team, which I was happy to see that. So
yep. Yo, that's so cool, because I don't know what happens on the back end, but like I literally was playing on my phone in the living room on the couch chilling.
For real.
and like just like that meme, I was really just like chilling, and I seen CEO and Wavy, and I was just like, oh, let's go. I was like, oh, I'm in here. I'm in here,
Gamer
man.
lean.
Oh
Gamer
yeah.
lean.
Hell yeah. Hey, so before we wrap it up here, I want to ask you guys, we'll go with CEO first. Did you happen to catch any of the tournaments in the past week or two?
I did not this time around. I saw people that had it on. Like I would tune into some people's streams and they were like watching it or casting along with it. But I did not myself tune into a lot of the games though. And then Chris was coming in giving us updates too. Chris Bird was coming through the chat and giving us updates too. But
Shout out to Chris
myself,
Bird.
I didn't. Yeah, shout out to Chris Bird. I did not catch too many of the games myself. No.
BQuinnyy, what about you? Catch any tournaments?
I caught a little bit of them. I even went back through VODs and everything. I started watching more Overlords VODs and everything just to get a feel for the top lane, the jungle rotate, all that, getting used to that.
Yeah.
So I watched a little bit of it. It was cool to see.
Yeah, I caught some too. I wanted to watch it because I don't know what you guys' daily Twitch activity is like, but let's say I get a day off, right? I know 9 o'clock, boom, coming to the office, right? But prior to that, typically Chris Heroes or Bruv is live doing solo queue. And a lot of the time, I'm going to CEOs, and then there's Lion Right, there's Cynic, there's people obviously in this smaller community. But I never actually spent time watching pro players. Like I used to hang out Sanji and all them in like back before it blew up, practice with them, get my butt whooped by them, but learn. But like since then, I haven't really watched any like pro stuff. So like when I saw those tournaments, I heard about it. I was like, yo, let me check this out. So it's pretty cool to like watch people play against each other with the competitive mindset, and there's not people just throwing matches and stuff. Like they're actually calling stuff out. Let's keep one person on a pad. Let's send 4 here instead of solo queue. All 5 people on one side, and the other side just gets completely destroyed. Like it was cool to hear them say to the supporter or defender, "Go hold that lane. Us 4 will work this, and we'll call out stuff that happens in between." Like there was a point where like the one guy's bottom and they got 5 top, and then you see an attacker and defender leave. Hey, Cinderace and Blastoise is coming down. We're gonna send a guy. Get ready. Blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Like it just like juiced me up because I'm not on a team, but I was like, yo, I want to like revamp myself and get going competitive wise, but also with this podcast because it's cool to see like that's happening out there. Like I told Zoinks when he was on the show, like I based this show to be like the contrast where like he's talking to a lot of the pro players and mine would be more community streamers. But like I kind of want to branch over into that now because like when I play, like that's what I'm looking for. People to rotate, people to like, if I'm in VC, call it out, not be screaming and fighting. Understand it's a video game, it's Pokemon, but like try your best to win said game. Because if you want to do an isolated game, like you could go play, we said Blizzard earlier, you go play Hearthstone, you could go play Scarlet and Violet, recently released 2 months ago, you know what I'm saying? Still within the Pokemon universe. But when you elect and turn your Switch on and play Unite, it's a team game.
Right.
So I just want to start branching to that more. Like, I know I'm not going to be on your guys' level, CEO, Quinny, but like, I just want to start playing more serious and more competitive and like really ramp this up because it really juiced me up to see that stuff, man. What about you, Random Moss?
I haven't seen the championships.
I know Bruv HD's team took it home.
Okay.
It's been in his stream
He's the
tiles.
top Mr. Mime, isn't he?
Yeah, I believe so. If I'm wrong, but I believe so.
Yeah.
Which journey was that? Was that the Floatstone one?
Yes, the Flowstone tournament. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, he won that one. I know there was a tournament in the Asia region. From there, real quick, I know that I read this report. Their focus is to run 2 all-rounders to be like the damage dealer. They're hard set on supporter defender, and obviously they ranged. And I was looking through the picks and the percentages and stuff, and the most ranged pick was Gardevoir. You know what I'm saying? Shout out CEO right here, yo. So it's cool. It's cool to see that. Urshifu was on there. Another cool thing I saw was like the percentage on item picks, and I didn't see a score shield on there whatsoever. Focus span was around 68, 69%. Yeah, funny number, but for real.
That's big.
And then they had attack weight, of course. Razor Claw wasn't that high. There was not the ones I thought would be high. But it was cool to see. A lot of them picked X speed, eject button, barely any full heals, barely any potions. Like potions maybe on a Snorlax here or there, you know what I'm saying? But it's just cool to see like this competitive side because BQuinnyy talks about getting to this level. So I know one day we'll be watching his teams, and CEO and his streams be talking about potentially getting a team together. So I'm just hyped to be around catching all this. You know what I'm saying?
Can I ask Quinny a question?
Oh, of course. Yeah. If you guys have time, we're chilling. Go for it.
Yeah, we talked about those picks of the battle item. What do you think about full heal right now? Because it got that nerf. Do you think going forward that it's something that you have to have, or do you think that E speed is going to be better for? I mean, not E speed. An X speed is going to be better for a Lucario or a eject on a Scyther. Do you think those things are a little bit better, or do you think not have to go full heal still?
So I want to say in 5 stacks, full heal's not as good because you'll usually have something like a Blissey who can stop that CC, or a Sableye who can CC them before they CC you. So I don't think full heal's as prominent. You can get away with the X speed instead. It's even on like an E speed Lucario. But I think solo, duo, trio, there's not as much synergy. People aren't always on the same page.
Yeah.
So you're gonna need that on some characters. You're gonna need that full heal to be able to do what you want to do.
Got you. Makes sense. That makes sense.
Sorry about my dog.
No, you good? Hey, we all got dogs. You know what I'm saying? Randomize, where's your dog?
My cat is somewhere.
You got to get it a dog suit. No, I'm just kidding.
Dog suit.
Hey, so oh my God, I'm gonna out myself. I almost said BEO. BQuinnyy, CEO. Do you guys do you need to take off? Got a little bit more time?
I'm chilling.
I'm good.
We good? Okay, cool. Because I just want to make sure and check with y'all. So yeah, let's keep this going. I want to ask. Let me go CEO first. So we got the company going. We're running Pokemon Unite. Do you have any plans on creating any kind of tournaments for Unite? I know you have a series where you do protect the president, but not that itself. Maybe some other kind of tournaments. I'm just curious if you got any ideas for that.
I think if I was to run a tournament, I would do a Protect the President tournament. I just feel like it would be something different. So I know people have tournaments, or they just do the regular customs, which is the regular 5v5, and they have people come play that. And I just feel like you can get that other places, but I feel like if I do Protect the President tournament, that'll be something that you're only getting at the company. Obviously with cash prizes or something, but I feel like that style you're only going to get there, where it's like, okay, I could just wait for whoever to host another tournament, or this person to host this tournament, but if I want to play something different, and then I would only go here for that. And I think that's going to carve a lane. Once I can get it all set up properly, I think that'll carve out a lane that'll be pretty good, because it'll highlight something that's just really different. So that's what I'm focused on, is creating a Protect the President tournament with some cash prizes and getting that really set. So
yeah, I like that. So what would you need from your employees of the company who are actually serious about seeing this tournament become a thing? Would you need quick.
It would just be participation, and which I think you guys already do. I think what it's going to need to happen is it's probably going to be I'm going to have to do it on a weekend, because I go live during the week, and a lot of people are busy with work schedules and things like that. So I think if I do it on a weekend and have it to where, hey, we're going to do our customs this weekend, Saturday, we're going to do Protect the President. Then people will be like, okay, yeah, I want to pull up. Like, I can't pull up during the week, but I want to pull up. So if I did that, then I would get more participation, because we even get some participation during the week when everybody is free. People want to play, but if it was like, okay, Saturday, it could be a lot of people that'll be ready, and they're willing. Then I would need to take the step and just say, you know what, I'm doing it then. I'm going live on the weekend. Let's do it. So I think that's what it is. But you guys are already participating. Guys already love the game mode. So, but I would need everybody to get their items right.
Okay, so
pick your Pokemon, get your items right. That's what I'm gonna need.
So real quick, just to pump my own stuff, because this is one thing in your channel I love that I've brung and I've done a lot. Every and anytime there's Protect the President, I love typing in the chat in big caps like somebody always breaks the rules. Like always.
Sometimes we'll get it right. But man, most times, man, this is
so
it's funny.
We got DPG. What's that? DPG joking in chat. He's funny. So
no, he's right though. Organization is not my strong suit. It's not.
But that's why you got great employees here at the company.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
This is why I'm bringing it up, because this is your company, your project, your idea. So you're the lead, and you get the benefit out of it. For me, I have a lot, way too much, not enough tournament experience. So I'm looking to see if you're looking to build a team of people to like assist you get this started and going, not take it over, take the credit for it. It just like is always on my mind because I have a tournament experience, but I don't have the super suit. I don't have the company, but I could be a value and assist to the company to see this tournament.
I'm glad you told me, because I do. I've been thinking about it and talking about it for probably a couple months, and I want
since
to
September.
Make it happen. Yeah, I want to make it happen
Since September. Yeah, I've been thinking about it.
I think it'll be a really, really good thing. So yeah, man, I'm gonna hit you up offline, just so we can get together. Because I have 2 other people that I know for sure would help me. So if you can jump in there and help me, then
definitely.
I think it would be so big if we could get that together. I think it would be great for the community. It
really would, man. Because like I've been saying for a while, you got the juice, you got the platform. I just know that would I'm going to stumble this word, differentiate you from a lot of other tournaments. Like you had said yourself, like that is so different to do like a top lane only tournament, cash prize, and something else I want to assist with too, because streaming, people who stream and, get their money on Twitch, we all get some money here and there. So I definitely want to put something back into the community, because you guys had talked about earlier, the company and the space and everyone who knows each other in the network. On my back end, on my Twitch, Random Moss, Noble, BQuinnyy, CEO, Cynic, it shows like the percentage of people who watch me and where they come from, you know what I'm saying? So for me, this is a move I want to make, and not nag you, but like get you to make the group that you could delegate the task to, and then we can make it happen. And then like, hey, you got the suit, we could run it back to you, CEO, like boom, here it is, here's the final project, you know what I'm saying?
And I appreciate that, man, because I honestly do. I've found that as this thing has grown and grown and grown, it is kind of hard for me, because I'm so focused on, being live and being entertaining and focus on the game. And sometimes I found that I do need help, even with the Discord. Like there's a lot of things in the Discord that either I don't know how to do, and then 2, like after I stream, sometimes I just want to chill, or while I'm streaming, there's ideas that people say, hey, we should do this. And so I do appreciate everybody who wants to extend themselves and help, because it's a lot. It's actually a lot.
I want to slide it to Random Mouse, so I'm not hogging the mic, but let me ask a quick question. If there's any kind of company sign up or 7-day trial period, if you want to put me through, I'm not trying to take over, but I'd love to join your team on Discord and help you upgrade, because I have a lot of Discord skills I had to get myself in these past 3 years. And I'm like, yo, I really could hook him up, but I don't want to come off like, yo, I'm a viewer, I'm a subscriber, give me mod. I'm not trying to be like that. I'm actually trying to like improve shit. You know what I'm saying?
I don't feel like I feel like we've built a rapport, we've built a friendship. So I don't feel like that. And I would be happy for you to come in and help how you can. So
hell yeah.
I'll just message you.
Hey, y'all heard that? He said, we've lain together, brother. We're good.
We've been through battle.
We've been through battle.
Man. until you've laned with each other.
You don't know a man until you lane with each other. Oh my god, yo, y'all are goofy. I'll try my best CEO Game of Thrones voice.
First of
But yeah.
thy name.
Yeah, first of thy name. Love Game of Thrones. Let me slide to Random Mouse. What's on your mind?
Again, I'm just listening to you guys.
He's just so inspired.
I came into this community through CEO, and I've been able to meet so many people, Noble, Mike, BQuinnyy, and it's just been a blast over the past year, I'd say.
It has been.
Honestly, yeah. So BQuinnyy, I asked CEO about his future. You can't talk the team, but let's say you're on the team. What's the first tournament you guys are playing in? Like, as someone who's not even aware of like the competitive schedule and calendar, like what's the first tournament you guys are entering?
So it's probably going to be like a smaller tournament. We're trying to get one tomorrow, but I don't think we could get everyone here today to practice. So we're going to start off with like smaller tournaments and then enter into the UCS, do that whole league and everything.
Got you.
And try to go as far as we can. We make it to Worlds, we make it to Worlds.
Got you. So you're going to do some smaller circuits, beat up on the little locals. I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that. I like
big
that.
Teams join those small tournaments too, though.
No, they do. And I hate that I keep saying this, like, oh, I used to be in tournaments. I need to get into them. But once again, when I was in them, we would do good against the usual regulars. But whenever we lost, it was like those top guys, you know what I'm saying? Sanji or Rin or Lutano's team. One time, was it Vizid? Like, it's just these guys who always play together on Twitch. So, like, that's where I was like, all right, we had fun, boys. We made it to round 3. We're about to get dusted.
It ramps up to a whole different level when people communication is on point, when their teamwork is on point, when their trust is on point. The game is played on just a whole different level.
I'd argue that Pokemon Unite is 2 different games with and without comps.
You know what? That's fair, but me, Quinny, we've had some 5 stacks where we no comms and we just kind of vibe. It's the comprehension. It's the comprehension level of the macro in the game. That's what it is. Because when you know it, sometimes you don't even need to say it. But just like we were saying, like if everyone kind of understands what their role is in different situations, you start learning how your job changes in that situation. So again, I don't even have to say, hey, come do this. It's like, oh, I see the Urshifu coming around. Let me start going around because I know my Gardevoir is back there. I spotted that. Let me move this way. Send a Scald out there so then you can move away a little bit. Like I don't even have to. You don't have to tell me because if I'm looking and I know my comprehension of how the fight should go, then now I know to move. You don't even need to tell me to move. So it's just once you start learning this is more smaller details of what certain characters are trying to do, where certain characters are trying to be, then you'll start vibing with people that feel the same way and think the same way on a different level to where sometimes you don't have to talk. Now, talking can take that to another level, but that comprehension takes the game to another level off top.
Yes. That's a great explanation right there. I've had a lot of games with people in a VC and then in the future not in the VC. And like you said, it's just a comprehension of understanding the moment, what's going on. And then there are times where I'm on Lana's in chat right now. I'm on a 6-7 game win streak with her. Boom. We got like 15 people in chat. Now it's at 30. Here comes that random. Hey dude, first time chatter. Can I join the game? And I'm like, oh man. Yeah, hold on. Where's the sound effect? Hold on. Because I got the one from The Simpsons. There we go. It's homeboy laughing. Ha ha. So boom. Let him in because I'm like, all right. Not that I feel pressure, but I'm like, yo, I got a higher number than normal. Let me not come off like a jerk and just say no, because then people might leave. And then I make that fateful mistake, let them in, and then here they go maybe they're just a super jungler, they're not versatile, or they're complaining about when I leave the top lane when we're both top laners to get the middle farmer at 8 to come back, and then because this just happened the other day, and it's just like, you know what, like this is why I was saying season 9, like I'm really locked in with the people that I know do this, so that I can actually climb up and like not have to deal with what happened before. I was told make a Smurf for like the viewer games, and you know what, I'm actually gonna do it. I'm actually gonna get off my ass and make that Smurf.
That's a good idea.
Got
But
it.
nah, first time chatters, just the first thing they say is wanting to play and not even saying hi.
Oh my goodness.
I really equate it to you just walking in my house and just being like, "Yo, can we watch this?" Like, bro.
They just hop through the window with a controller.
Yo.
Yeah, like yo, you don't know me. You didn't introduce yourself to everybody. And you see all these people in the living room. You ain't gonna say nothing to nobody. You just gonna turn the TV. And now you want us to watch what you watching? Like, what is going on? That blows my mind. I get that a lot too. It's like, yo, introduce yourself. Say hi. How are you doing? Hey, I like your stream, or I like whatever you got going on. And then maybe if you warm up to me, because I don't know you. So why would I just want to play with you? Or you get somebody that'll come in and list their accomplishments. Like, bro, I still don't know you.
Boy.
Okay, you could have been the top whoever last season. I don't know you.
Oh
Come
my
say
god,
something.
the super junglers. Yep.
just talk to me. I'm a person. Come on.
Right. Yo, I love everything you said. I'm not gonna double spit, but like that was perfect. Like.
Bruh.
Like, I know I'm going to edit the show and cut it for the show, but I got to get that part right there. That was so fucking good. Like, yeah, we cuss, we drink here, we smoke. Yeah, that was so fucking good because as soon as it hop in your chat, hi, can I play with you? And you're just like, yo, like, I equated to you walking in my house. You're going to walk in the house and like take the controller, change the TV, go make yourself a sandwich in the fridge. You see I'm in the kitchen right now. Get out my kitchen. Like, yo, like you said, address the folks sitting in here, talk to them, say hi to my mom, my family. Yeah, I got you, man. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Bruh, it's crazy.
I like that mindset. I'm gonna start doing that. Yo, if you just hop in the stream, you didn't say what's up to chat or nothing like that.
It's rude, bro. It's rude.
Damn, I like your mindset. I never thought about chat like that.
Bro, it's rude, bro. Because we're chilling. It's like we're a family and we're chilling in the house right now. We're all just talking
for real,
and vibing and everything. And then this random person walks in. Hey, can I jump in? Like,
yeah.
Hi.
Right? Like you ain't face poo. You know what I'm saying? Customs.
Dang,
That kid was funny,
crazy.
bro. Shout out to Facebook, man.
Shout out to Facebook.
Shout out to Facebook. Shout out to Facebook.
For real. Yo, Quinny, thank you for telling me like what your steps are leading up to the UCS. Cause I was curious. I was wondering like if you guys just do scrims. I was gonna say hangout. If you do scrims, hop on Discord, and like message other teams to practice up until the actual tournament. But you guys do the smaller circuits. So that's cool to know. Okay.
That's definitely something I want to do is scrim other teams also because it definitely helps in the long run, and just being able to practice without emblems does make a difference. Like there is a little bit of a difference between playing with emblems and without emblems.
Really?
Yeah. So
Definitely is.
I didn't think there was.
Damage definitely goes down. Health goes down.
Oh shoot.
So
they actually do help. Okay, because sometimes I play games with the wrong set, and I'm like, oh, you don't need them. You don't need it. I just played Urshifu with ECDR. We're good.
You don't necessarily need them, but
yeah,
it does make a little difference.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, you guys, you got a minute? Can I ask a question about like pick your brain about that? So when it comes to scrims, what's the feeling like? Like, are you nervous? Like, you know who you're playing against? Like, if they let's say if they dust you, if they beat you, like, are you shamed? Like what's it like? Because I've never been in a scrim. It's always just been like random people playing together and we hop in the tournament.
Mm-hmm. Are you talking about scrims or like tourney mode? Just
so I'm asking like for people like me and others in chat who are just kind of like the solo queue trying to find groups. What's it like being in that group, setting up the scrim, and then you guys play each other? Like, do you get nervous seeing the names, knowing who you're going against? Do you see yourself getting better? I'm just asking like what's the experience like? Like someone who's never been on that side.
Gotcha. So especially getting into tournaments and everything, starts getting a little stressful. It's like the nerves start building up. You see these bigger names, and it's like, oh, what are they gonna think of me? How I play and everything? Are they gonna be like, man, this kid's like actual dog water, or like, man, this kid's actually kind of good. So those are the thoughts that run through my head. But I don't know. I've only been through one scrim so far. I've been through multiple tournaments, but
okay.
The scrim itself is more relaxed. It's just like you're here to practice. It's not an official tournament, so it's just like scrims are more to have fun and practice. Not so much sweat and bust your ass off.
Yeah, because not much on the line. You're just screaming. I got you. Okay. Yeah, I was curious about that because, like, hey, I'm playing solo queues. I was asking Random earlier if he had a Discord or group he gets together with, because I'm trying to find that. I'm just trying to get it locked in before season 9 starts. And I got tagged in Discord, and I just checked Twitter. There's actually an update before we get out of here for this patch for this rank system. I can't believe what I just read. Yo, I can't believe this. I'm pulling this up on screen.
Oh boy.
Real disappointing. Way to ruin the episode, Unite. Thanks.
Man,
Thanks. No, I'm just kidding.
That bad? Oh, no.
No, great episode. But all right, for those watching on Twitch right now and YouTube, you can see on screen. So about 11 minutes ago, because I'm slow, they said, quote, "Please note that rank reset adjustments will be applied to season 10 of ranked play. It will not be applied to season 9, which will release on January 16th. We appreciate your understanding! ! Pokemon Unite." Yeah. So I guess all the questions and wondering, we have to wait another 6-7 weeks to find out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Dang.
We'll see each other all in Vet 1.
Yeah.
Road to Masters.
Right.
Oh my god, that was fucking hilarious. Yeah, you're right. Dang, I was really curious because I wanted to find out, like, it's only a few days. Go back to the podcast, listen to it. Nah. They said, nope, we'll start season 10. So I guess we'll just check back in about 7 weeks and find out.
Right.
Man. But yo, I feel like this was a great meetup, great episode. Really want to thank BQuinnyy and the CEO for coming through today. Thank you, man, for real.
Hey,
Thank you for having us.
Killing it, man. I'm glad that you added Random on here, and I want you guys just to keep killing it, man. Stay consistent, stay doing what y'all doing, and love the show, man. And I'll be happy to come back anytime you want me to come back, for real.
Hey, appreciate it. Hey, we're gonna need that fly suit in this setup you got here. This is beautiful. That green, I need to get me something here just to hang it off the fridge. This is dope right here, man, for real.
Appreciate you.
Before we get out of here, to give CEO a little more feedback on his influence, you were honestly, I think 100% of the reason I wanted to pick Random, because I thought of the times that, was it last summer? When you had people in VC, I always like remember like how clear his voice is, how smart he came off, and how funny he was. And the dude always had a story. And I was like, yo, does he have like a battery in his back? Like, yo, he's just like always full of energy. He's got stories, like talkative. But yeah, shout out to CEO and the company with that influence, man, because I was like, I think I want Random on this. I was like, yo, good person, good voice. I'm all about it. I always remember him from the company stream. So
yeah,
real man, thank you.
I think it'll be a good match for you guys. I think it'll be a good mix.
Definitely. Really and my man loves Crustle over here, you know what I'm saying? So come on.
King Crab.
Love him. We got that Blissey Rock combo, but next episode. So
Next episode.
As we wrap this up, Mr. CEO, can you let the folks at home know, listening and watching, where they can find you and your content online?
Yes, sir. So obviously, if you're seeing this on Twitch, then I am on Twitch. www.twitch.tv/xYungCEOx. I go live every Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern, to whenever the party stops. I'm on YouTube. We just hit 400 subscribers on YouTube.
Oh my goodness. Yo, congratulations. Yo, for real.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
Thank you so much. I've been I've been putting a focus on YouTube. I said this year is the year that I want, because last year, the growth on Twitch has been amazing. Really enjoying what we have at the company during the streams. But I feel like on YouTube, there's an opportunity for us to grow. So I am putting a big focus on consistent videos, which I've kept up with so far this year. I've got 4 videos in the pipeline that I'm working on right now. So YouTube, we just hit 400 subscribers. We're trying to get to 500. So you can find me on YouTube at xYungCEOx on YouTube also. Same thing for TikTok. Not too much on TikTok. Those are the only 2 I'm focusing on right now, YouTube and Twitch right now. So
I like that.
That's where you can find me. And play a lot of Pokemon Unite. We play other games too. I'm into just anything where we can have fun, be a community, and enjoy our time together. So thank you so much for having me. And everybody come check me out sometime, right?
My man, Randomos, let the people at home know where they can find you and your content.
Twitch.tv/randomos. I play Unite whenever I feel like it. And this year I got a Twitter, which I never thought I would get, but...
Hey, yo, I can't believe it. Yo, time out. Sorry to cut you off. Noble made a Twitter. Randomos made a Twitter. My next target? The Cynic. Yeah, Cynic. I'm going to get Cynic to make a Twitter, boy. I'm telling you. Let's go. Sorry, Randomos.
I have a Twitter, too, which is the same name, xYungCEOx, but I forgot about my Twitter. Which I'm on there a lot.
Yeah, follow.
Actually.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Young's on. Yo, you be posting clips, inspirational quotes, all kinds. I'm like, yo, this dude could do it all, for real. Damn.
Yeah, I forgot.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, Randomos. One more time. Sorry I cut you off.
Yeah, I'm going to be planning on streaming Twitch while I'm in college, and hopefully I can meet some more people and see you guys on the Unite. See what happens.
Yes, sir.
My man, good hustle. Hey, that's really smart to do that while you're in school. Like every guy around my age, they'll say it forever. Like, oh, I wish I was around when I was doing that, but I really do wish, because that would have been cool. I was out there playing street ball. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just crossing dudes up, dunking, getting dunked on, shooting threes, trying to block shots, getting shot on. Like, man, basketball was cool, but if streaming was a thing when I was a teenager, bro, man, this could be a whole nother episode, a side bonus episode. But anyway. Before I get to Quinny, CEO, it is really cool you do more than Unite. Like when I work weekends, you'll do like these weekend streams, overtime in the office. And like, it's cool to see you guys play Overcooked, because I'm just like, yo, I'm doing this. I'm doing this right now. I'm cooking in the kitchen. They're cooking on Twitch, man. It's cool.
Yeah, Overcooked is fun. Overcooked, we've started playing that. I think the first time I played it was on New Year's, and it's been a game that I've fallen in love with. I like Overcooked a lot.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
And I feel bad because I'm just projecting now. Let me end the show. I feel like I'm coming off like a Pokemon fan to you, because I never get to jump in when you guys do Overcooked or Goose Goose Duck and things of that nature, but I really, really want in, because they look so much. You guys be laughing and smiling, hanging out, man. Like, I want in.
Goose Goose Duck gets unhinged. I'll tell you that much.
Yes. Yes.
Man. All right. Man of the hour. 2 hours. Sorry. My man, BQuinnyy. Let the folks at home know, watching and listening, where they can find you and your content online.
So you can find me at twitch.tv/BQuinnyy with 2 N's and 2 Y's. Like Young CEO is doing, I kind of want to get the YouTube back up again. I was posting a while ago, so same thing, BQuinnyy, 2 N's, 2 Y's. You can find me there. And then same thing on Twitter, but with 3 Y's, because some person took BQuinnyy with 2 Y's. So.
Oh, what?
That's crazy. Yeah.
Nah, hold on. Okay, I got the sound effect in. That's crazy, bro. Man.
It was annoying.
That sounds annoying, man. When you want that username and you can't get it, and you know that person ain't doing what you're doing, but let me stop.
Right?
Let me stop. I guess you could just there's a service now. You can just buy the blue check mark for $8 a month on Twitter, so you can just be verified. But anyway, we're gonna wrap this up. Thank you, CEO. Thank you, Quinny, and thank you, Randomos, for this Friday the 13th episode. Appreciate y'all, man. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
And when you see us online as our opponents, because I have to clarify this apparently. Surrender at 5.